Go show Daddy how.
You can go show him. Hi, Denise. We're back. Okay, you can see this is what we kind of created here. I was just, messing around with the stuff, but okay, this is the keys that Lily picked out. We used some pink ink on the embossing folder itself. Unfortunately, I used dye base ink and I tinted my brand new embossing folder.
Can you hold this for me?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Yes, sweetie. Where are you going? To see Daddy? Take one that's already glued, please. Take one of these so it won't come apart. Okay? Okay. So anyway, I tinted. I would start over, but you know how kids are, so it's just going to make you chuckle when you hear her interrupt me all the time. And she's crafting with me. She's 5, so I'm sure you remember when Julia was that age and you're like, really? Get out of my space. No. Just kidding. Here is, it's kind of hard to see on the yellow, and I used a really light brown pigment ink. So this one, of course, wiped right off of the embossing folder. Check that out. Nice and clean. Anyway, so yeah, I learned something today. I've been told that before watching videos, but... So I use the same stamp on each one. I use some Adirondack ink because it is, just comes out that way. But, I don't know if I'm really fond of the pink distress look. But anyway, it was Lily's, so... Alright, and then we used our little template here, and I kind of let Lily help me just to see what we could come up with those distressed markers. And this one's Lily's. She did 3 different, well 2 I guess, different ones, and this one's mine. This would look really good, I think. You marble some photo paper and then stamp not stamp it, but, use a black ink or blue ink over it. It does take a little bit more time with the markers itself, but you could use ink, but I don't know how it's going to work in those tiny little crevices. Especially like a spray ink or something. And we didn't mess with the wood yet. Hope you can see that. But I have some ideas for that. It's a little more masculine. Okay, I also wanted to let you know, this, of course, is the little stamp set. I can use, I put these in a CD case. I can use this. It's a little thicker. Any kind of packaging. I use these for, like you can cut out a flower and it almost works like shrink wrap. Use the alcohol inks, cut it out with either a die cut or even your Cricut or a punch, whatever, and then color it, and then you heat it with your heat gun and it shrivels up and makes a really cool, it almost looks like a glass beaded flower. Try it. And it's just scrap, You mess it up, you mess it up. So I also wanted to tell you, I keep absolutely every piece of scrap. So that was the cover from this, a piece of that. This was the wrapper, I guess you could say. Well, as you can tell, you could totally make this into a cute tag, right? Just cover up this. I think I did it in that little book, the first little book I showed you that I did. This, again, this is the hard plastic. Again, use your die cuts and shrink it down, and it makes a glass-looking flower, like a bead almost. It's really neat, or just an embellishment. This is almost like chipboard to me. It's strong enough. It's not too thick, but I wouldn't use it in this exact size, but of course you could cut it down, and it's a good weight. So I keep all of this stuff too. I'm a recycler, I guess, in that sense. And then, of course, we played with the beads. This is what she was going to show her daddy right now. So I just made one of my little empty pull drawers into another little girly bead drawer. And these are the ones, this is the one she just made. We made 3 of these. Oh, they're different lengths, so I don't know if there's too many beads on some of them, but anyway. I think they turned out really cute. These look more springy, rainbow, summery to me. Maybe Hawaiian, maybe across the top of something, even on a tag, mounted or something. You could do them like how you do an actual, I can't get a hold of that. stick pin and stick it out of something. I just glued the tip right here with a little bit of super glue. That's why you can't see a glob of glue gun on that one. And then these, she did this with these lighter colors, and then this is, I like this too with the dark. Those are kind of your colors, the pink and teal. And that's not exactly a black. It's catches the light as a dark purple sometimes too. So anyway, I hope you liked. I mean, they're not full creations, of course, but you know, you could see your uses, or you know, how good this turned out, this effect, how different inks work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Bye.